Yo, what's up? I'm now sitting in Millennium Falcon, my favorite studio. But today I want to talk about one topic I actually almost never talk about, which is sponsors. And I think I even talked about this before that, out of principle, I don't want sponsors. But as everyone else, I can also change my opinion. I have changed my opinion because I realized that I can't be too dependent on YouTube. So, I always say that I'm my own boss. I can choose whatever I want to do, which is true. I can most of the time, I can choose what to do, what videos to do. No one's telling me what to do, except for that I'm using a platform that is called YouTube, Google. And stuff could happen. We never know what's going to happen in the future. And I don't want to be vulnerable and too dependent on them in case shit hits the fan for no reason, or I don't know, or for any reason. So that's why I've seen now why more and more of these other bigger YouTubers, they have sponsors. And for the longest time I thought, I don't want that. But I realized that, okay, I have to say that YouTube takes a significant cut of the ad revenue. And it's so big that it actually becomes significant, to put it that way. And what I realized is that if I get sponsors, they are direct, and that means no middleman, and that means that I'm just going to throw out some numbers. I don't know whether it's true or not, but just to give you guys an idea. For example, if you watch a 20-minute video of me doing something, there might be ad breaks in there, and the total length of all those ad breaks together, let's say of 20-minute video, let's say 2-minute ad break total, right? If I have a sponsor I show in the beginning of the video, the money I get from the sponsor might, or the time that I need to show something in the beginning to make up for the money, whatever, put it this way, maybe it's enough for me to show you 15 seconds of sponsorship, and then you have no ad breaks for the rest of the video. Or maybe 30 seconds in the beginning versus 2 minutes ad breaks in the, you know what I mean? You get the idea? Because there is no middleman, it's more direct, and my sponsors get the direct exposure in the beginning of the video where almost everyone watches anyway. Most people I've seen, they don't watch the end of the video. This I can see in the analytics, I can also see in the comments. For example, there was a funny thing here. I talk about the price. Yeah, Millennium Falcon. When after the refresh thing, and towards the end, I mentioned the price, how much it cost to do it. And people still ask me, how much did it cost? How much did it cost? So that's an indication that people don't watch towards the end of the video. So if I put my sponsors by the end of the video, that's bad. Put it right in the beginning of the video, good shit. So, my official sponsor is going to be, the first official sponsor now is going to be a better route planner. So I have some strong principles when it comes to sponsors, and that is that I will never accept a sponsorship from a car manufacturer, but because reviewing car is the core of my channel. So as soon as I receive money from, let's say, Volkswagen, okay, I never receive money from Volkswagen, by the way. As soon as I receive money from Volkswagen and I say that, man, I love ID4, people will question me, of course. So that's why I still want to keep my independency, and I believe I can still do it. But, however, like I mentioned initially, I need sponsors eventually. This is actually a way for me to naturally grow as a YouTuber. When I get more and more viewers, followers, I need to get sponsors, and I need to stay independent from any platform actually. And I need to spread my income over several sources like I have now. I get some from YouTube, I get some from Patreon, I get donations. So it should be like that, because this is actually a pretty good example that during COVID last year, shit hit the fan, people stopped shopping, you guys stopped seeing ads on my videos, and you thought that, I made video about COVID topic and then that's why it was demonetized. No, it was never demonetized. It was the simple fact that things shut down, and when companies don't sell shit because they're not allowed to sell because things are closed, then they don't advertise. And during that time, my income from YouTube plummeted. And also in general, I was in Thailand, so I then couldn't do my regular road trips and live stream and do 1,000-kilometer challenge. So also most of the income from donations during live stream also went hasta la vista. But the income from Patreon was very stable. There was some people who kind of stopped paying to me because they didn't like the Thai shit. They want to see me freeze in Norway. Fair enough. But then I realized that, just having several legs to stand on is better, because if one leg fails, then the other legs is still keeping me alive, so I can develop and do the stuff I do, because it actually costs, the whole business I'm doing here actually costs some money. So yeah, but back to a better route planner. So a better route planner is not critical for my vlogging business or whatever. So they just have this nice app. For you guys who don't know what it is, it's a route planner for EVs. And the great thing about the better route planner is that, now comes a little bit advertisement. What I like about it is that it shows you where to charge. It knows, it's like a ninja. It's like having me next to you. Because a better route planner knows exactly where the chargers are. It knows your EV quite well. And you can actually, with some cars, you can also pull live data, so then it will also know how much your battery has aged. That's pretty crazy. It knows about the weather. It knows everything. The stuff I actually have to do manually to check windy, check weather, I know the terrain and everything. A better route planner knows all that shit. And a better route planner also knows where the fast chargers are and where the slow chargers are. So it will give you a recommendation, so that you will save you won't be wasting time going to the wrong chargers or whatever. Because to be honest, some of the other systems I've seen, they pick where 50 kilowatt chargers instead of picking a high power charger or something. So that's the core strength of a better route planner. And also a better route planner, their philosophy, the way it started, by the way. Bo, who is one of the guys, I think one of the founders in a better route planner, he bought a Model S, that was a long time ago, I think it was 6 years ago or something, in Deutschland, and he wanted to drive home to Sweden. And he was struggling, because back then we didn't have too many superchargers, and it was, back then Tesla didn't have any good estimation on how much energy it will need, not unlike today. So that's why they figured out that, they want to make the experience for EV better. They want to help accelerate the transition to electric. They are all EV lovers, these guys from a better route planner. You can say that they have the same philosophy as Tesla, and that's the thing I want to support, because I also they move the same direction I do. That's why I want them or us to be partners. Unlike if I would get, let's say, Red Bull as my sponsor, because then I have kids watching and then I'm promoting Red Bull, like, yeah, kids, drink Red Bull, it's going to give you wings right now. So, but a better route planner, I like it. I mean, okay, that it could mean that next time I review a better route planner, you can say, well, but Bjørn, he's sponsored by a better route planner, so everything he says there is then colored by it. But no, you will actually see that it's not going to be like that, because even though I'm sponsored by them, I will still give them my honest opinion about things. I will still find bugs, I will still point out things that is not good. So like everything else. So I believe I can still stay independent. And the thing about a better route planner is that it's, like I said, it's not in the core business. It's not a car. It's just a side app or something, like a support system that will actually make the experience for EV drivers better. So yeah, so actually from now on, every video now from now on, there will be a sponsored thing. I don't know yet how long it's going to be. I'm still learning and trying to figure out how much it is, and maybe based on the feedback from you guys, you can tell me if it was too long or not. But I think I want to try to keep it between 10 and 15 seconds only. And then in the beginning, I can't turn off the ads yet because it's still small. But eventually, once I get more and more sponsors, I can then turn off more and more those mid-rolls and pre-roll ads and whatever. So yeah, because I think actually MKBHD, he turned off more of those ads, but I just simply can't do it. If I do it, I would lose a pretty big chunk of my income. So yeah, what else should I say? Maybe I can also mention, by the way, yeah, since we are talking about a better route planner, is that I have also a referral code for a better route planner. So you can figure out by yourself, I guess, whether this is biased or not, but I mean, I genuinely love a better route planner. I've been using it many times to figure out which route is the best, how much, especially what I usually do is I will, you know me, I'm a ninja. I want to calculate stuff. It's like a challenge to calculate, estimate how much juice I need. And many times it's spot on. When I estimate something, I miss it only by a couple of percent. Let's say I want to drive 250 kilometers to a charger, and I estimate how many percent I will arrive with, and I nail it almost there, you know, plus minus a couple of percent maybe. I usually do that first, because I don't want to check about the route planner, and then I check about the route planner afterwards. And about the route planner many times also estimates more or less the same percentage as me. And then when, yeah, so that just a good proof that it's pretty good. And actually, because I want people, this is, I'm going to explain more, you know, I don't care if this video is a little bit long, because it's a topic I rarely talk about. So I think people who are watching here, they are generally interested in this. People with short attention span, they already clicked out of the video a long time ago. But you see, I heard from a better route planner that they have millions of users now. And that's great. And I want to help them get even more millions of users, because it benefits everyone. Because the more users they have, the more data they have. And the more data they have about every car, like they told me, Bjørn is also from a better route planner, I talked to him today. He said that they are getting more and more data about the Mach-E. So in the beginning, you will see that new cars in the list, it shows up as alpha, because they don't have too much data. But then I think they use some kind of, they have so many weird, so many connections now, EV Notify, whatever. They use Tronic, I don't remember all of these platforms, but they also have some mechanism where they can live log data, and that's how the cars are learning, or I mean, they're actually teaching about the route planner electronically how much consumption, I mean, how the consumption is. So the more data you have, the better the estimations will be for every car model. So you know, in the future, when let's say ID4 comes out, you know, in the beginning. Nowadays, it might take a long time before a better route planner learns how ID4 consumes in summer and winter. But if we have tons of users, tens of hundreds of thousands of ID4s using it immediately, then it will probably not take very long time before you get highly accurate results. So it's a win-win, really. It's really a win-win, this, you know, and the same thing here, like the thing I mentioned now, it's not only for a route planner. Think about this, when you Google something, you can type, and then Google knows that you want to go to a better route planner, because it has so much data, it can guess what people are typing and gives you highly relevant result. And the same thing goes for Tesla autopilot and the neural network. The more data everyone is gathering for autopilot, then it becomes better and better. So just to put things in perspective, yeah, about the better route planner. So and also I know that a better route planner has pretty good reputation among people, because I see on social media, especially Facebook, that every time someone asks, hey, I want to drive from Oslo to Bergen with my e-Golf, where do I charge? And people say, a better route planner, you know. So a better route planner is, in my opinion, my impression is that it seems to be a highly respected platform or something. So yeah, and that means that for me, I don't have any problems helping promoting it, because I actually want people to know about this. Yeah, and then it's more like I just show you the app, and I can also give you the referral code. Oh, I forgot about the referral code. Yeah. I have a referral code. So this is for premium users, because they start giving you some extra features. You don't need it. You can actually use a better route planner, and it will give you highly accurate results. But if you want to make it even more accurate, you have to use the premium, because then you can automatically input, I mean, they will pull weather data and then it becomes even better, more accurate. But then it will cost you. But you can try it out. But if you try it out by default, you get 14 days. If you use my referral code, you get 30 days of trial. So you see, to me, it's like no commitment. You can try, you get free 30 days to test it out. And if you don't like it, just put it in your calendar the day before to cancel it. And that's it, because I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm making a little bit of money from it, but it's really pocket money. It's more like I want to give you guys the free 30 days so you can test it longer before you decide whether you should go it or not. So yes, I don't know what to say. I mean, yoo-hoo! Congratulations, my first sponsor. And I'm working on trying more sponsors also. And I can tell you that, okay, I haven't contacted with Visit Norway yet, because many people say, Bjørn, you should be sponsored by Visit Norway. So many people visited Norway after my videos. Okay, cool. I did actually contact, well, can you see it? Yeah, Stonebag. I've been proudly wearing Stonebag since 2013, since I bought Millennium Falcon in 2013, 22nd of November. And I went to Stonebag. I mean, I contacted them, emailed them recently, asking them like, oh man, this is like, I was happy. Like, I wanna work with them. Want to get them as my sponsors. You know, I'm a YouTuber, blah blah. Unfortunately, they didn't know me. Yeah. And the response from them was like, we have too many people. We have lots of, unfortunately, we have lots of vloggers contacting us, asking us to be sponsors, and we have to decline your offer. I was like, oh, well. So, you see, because I love Stonebag. I love their philosophy. They have, like, this jacket is made of some recycled materials. Stonebag is CO2 neutral. They're planting tree or some stuff, you know. But unfortunately, I guess they don't need me. That's the problem. They need an athlete, some kind of runner or ski boy or something, you know. That's more in there. Yeah, some YouTuber wearing Stonebag. No. So unfortunately, yeah, maybe I fell a tear that day when I read the email, because I was, you know, it's like you know that girl in your class, you like her for a long time, for years, you just didn't have courage to ask her out. And then one day, you dress up nicely, like this, then you go up to her and you ask her, and she said, well, I have a boyfriend, or she declines. You're like, oh, you have to move to the other corner of the class, because you can't see her anymore, you can't face her anymore. So, maybe I should just, from now on, I'm going to blur out. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, when you see my videos, I'll be like this, like, yeah, wow, that was great trip, man, great 1,000 kilometer challenge. People are like, what the heck are you doing, Bjørn? Oh, I could just blur out the logo. No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, so, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, eventually I'll try to get more sponsors, and we'll see. So, and also, yeah, merch, what do you call it? Yeah, merchandise. My plan was actually to try to cooperate with Stonebag, because I want to make something special, not like Teespring or something. I heard Teespring has shit quality. I don't just want to make something, a T-shirt with 999 on ABC or whatever, that you can just make yourself almost, you know. I want it to be special, and maybe some kind of Stonebag stuff that you can't buy anywhere else than Stonebag. But now I'm kind of lost, so I guess I'll just work on that one. But yeah, long video, but I think, like I said, the people who are my true followers, they actually watch it till the end. So thank you guys for following me. Thank you for watching the video, and we will see you then. So yes, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.